12 thoracic vertebrae. Each one attaches to a rib. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And there are 5 lumbar vertebrae. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many does that add up to? 7 plus 12 is 19, plus 5 more is 24. There is 1 sacrum. Look how big this is. When you were a baby, it was separated bones, but as you grew, it fused into 1 large bone. Your pelvis is the same way, by the way. So the sacrum is 1 large bone, and then the coccyx is also a set of fused bones that now are just 1 bone. So altogether, 26 vertebrae in your spine. 7 cervical, 12 thoracic, 5 lumbar, 1 sacrum, 1 coccyx. Some people remember the 7, 12, 5 by you might eat breakfast at 7 a.m., lunch at 12 noon, and an early dinner at 5 p.m. Okay, so there are some specific names that specific vertebrae have. There are different ways I could quiz you. I could have a sticker on this bone right here and say type of vertebrae, or I'd have it on a table and you would say, what type is it? Cervical. Or there are a few of them where I might write specific bone name and you would have to tell me their special name, more than just their type. And there are 3 in the cervical region. The very first vertebrae in your spine has a really different shape than all of the rest. It is called the atlas, from the Greek mythology god that had to hold up the world, Atlas, holding up our skull. The second one is called the axis. So there's a specific name for the second vertebrae too, and I'll show you these in a minute, but it has a very peculiar structure as well. They're both really easy to pick out of a lineup. So the atlas articulates with the occipital condyles on the occipital bone, and when you move your head like this, the atlas is rolling on the rocker bottoms of the occipital condyles. The axis articulates with the atlas above it, and when they twist, that helps you shake your head no. So yes is the articulation between the skull and the atlas, and no is between the atlas and the axis. The 7th cervical vertebrae also has its own special name. If you look at it from the side, you can see why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sticks out. You can feel it right here. It's the one that you can feel projecting out. That's called your vertebral prominence because it is the most prominent of the 7 cervical vertebrae. Okay, now let's take a look at some parts that most vertebrae have. And what I need for this is box 22, some, just like